Like, subscribe, and hit the notification. Please share. This is a conversation that I want to have. Y'all, let me tell you something. I'm gonna put a little something on my lips because they look kind of not together there. Okay? I'm just admitting it. Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, my fourth.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I have a YouTube channel up. YouTube, I love you. Help the girl get monetized, everybody. Because I'm going to tell you something. I have a purpose, as I said yesterday, and most definitely goes. So let me look here. Mm-hmm. See here. Do this, and then I'm going to get this conversation started. Mm-hmm. Okay. Today is Saturday. Excuse the way I look. Did I go to the gym? No, I did not go to the gym. But I did walk. And typically, this is the truth. I'm going to go to the gym when my grandchildren are at school. Today is spending quality time. I knew that was going to happen. Bear with me, okay? Life is life. Hold on, please. Be right back with you. I don't know why this be turning. Okay, I'm gonna have to close the sliding door and then close the bedroom door because my birds, they be chirping. They don't turn some heat because it's kind of nippy. Okay, I'm back at you. Sorry, fam. Back at you. As they say, two and two. I don't know why this thing be turning. Okay, I have a table right in front of me. It's an office desk, pretty much. I want to have a discussion about some topics. And I forgot to put all over the place, but I'm going to go back and re-title it, edit that is. And a couple of them is going to be about my life itself, and everybody else's life, and things that people might be going through. But I want to say this: to become monetized on YouTube, what all do you have to do? I know it's the 1,000 views, and I know 4,000 watch hours. So I had that out the way. And the reason why I'm talking about this topic is because what is people's interests? That's what I want to say. What are people wanting to see? I have an idea. I kind of have an idea, but this is a discussion. Open discussion, comment down below. I know different channels, different people have, okay, say for instance, if I show food and that's what I show, and then I might show shopping, vlogging, or whatever in the store. Okay, that's cool. I call it life, life, lifestyle. And the reason why I name it that and call it that is because there's more than one thing that a person wants to see on these social media sites. I also been watching a little bit of the people that come on YouTube and telling you what you need to do to become monetized and stuff. But this is a problem I have. And this is something real. I'm not a messy Bessie. How is it that certain people, and I notice this not just on here, other platforms, get away with saying, doing, acting any kind of way, and they don't get demonetized? I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, I ain't put no name on it. I ain't put nobody's name on it. Opinion, example, okay? I be watching. I see a lot of stuff, okay? And damn sure ain't gonna be comparing myself to no one to get some views and likes and comments and all this stuff. I might be a little bit new to some of this stuff, but I pay attention. I'm not that new. Okay, I have a lot of common sense and knowledge, and I'm sitting up here thinking, almost like contemplating, should I say this or is it something that I should address? And I'm addressing it today because it was on my spirit and heart to do so. For example, a lot of us know about content creators, monetization, views, likes, comments, share, vlogging, hauls, etc. Okay. But how is it that some people can get away with saying some of the most vulgar stuff, showing it, doing it, and just outright ridiculously pitiful, sad? This is not me putting nobody's name on. This is life, okay? It's happening, okay? And it's an opinion and it's a topic that I wanted to address because I'm kind of confused and I know, but I think it's like an open discussion. Comment down below, share, like, hit the notification, because honey, right here, I'm gonna tell you something about me. You might see this on my head. I don't have on my earrings today. Today is clean day for me. I'm come back on and do one of those cleaning videos. I'm gonna be in my bathroom. I already got everything marinating, okay? I got stuff already put down in the tub, on the floor, the toilet bowl, all that. I don't just clean my sink and not the walls around the sink. I don't just clean my toilet bowl and not the outside or on the floor. Same way with the tub, so on and so forth. So that's that. I am really, really baffled about this. I have been on not YouTube, excuse me, Facebook. And you know, they have that Reels bonus program. They have the ones with the stars, the ads, the performance bonus, the what you call it, the subscription, I think it is. I don't care if you up the corporate ladder. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And in my opinion, I believe a lot of people get away with a lot of things because they pay. I really believe that. But if it's in the algorithm, the niche, the computer system, as they say, some kind of computer system thing that they use, like a checker or check mark or check something, right, to catch everybody's doing whatever they're doing if it's breaking the community guidelines. Let me say that, or rules. How is it that some people can just, I mean, you see it. And like I said, I'm not one for copying, but say for instance, if I put up something like spiritual Bibles and it have a certain song to it, or for instance, one time, I'm just saying this is the truth, I had put a cooking video on my Facebook Reels and I had some salsa that you put on your whatever you use it for, but on your tacos and all that stuff. SALSA. And it's red, right? Tell me why they said, what was it they said? It was the word like violation. That's what it was. Violation. And it had like a red square. And you know how you check your what you call it, your stats and your progress on what you're doing and your insights and all that stuff, you know, how you get paid and all that stuff, monitoring things. And that video popped up. So I was like, okay. I knew what it was, but I just wanted to see if it was something that was sticking out to make them do that. I went to that video and it was some darn salsa that you put on tacos. And I said, I'll be damned. Straight facts, no lie. I could tell this story a million times. I even got receipts because I told my kids and I showed them. Or at one time they told you you couldn't put like say for instance, if you have a video and you put like words on it, like if it's a cooking video, I might put my name down in the corner, small, okay? Letting people, if they ever see it and share it, my name's down there in that corner, right? But if you put tacos, seasonings, and all the stuff that you put on there, because it says that you can draw your customers by letting people know what the video is about. And I did that. And I got restricted, violated, and everything. And I'm saying to myself, what is it? Comment down below. I'm just so serious. Why is it that a lot of people that do some of the most ridiculous, outrageous, dumbest, crazy, pitiful, whatever word you want to use. And like I said, this is a topic because I see it. I'm not putting no label, nobody's name on it. And I'm like saying to myself, what the heck? But you will get those people that got that stupid stuff, I guess because people's nosy. How do you see it? Well, you see it because it'll be on your front page. But I tell you one thing, if I don't want to see it, I'm not going to go to that person's page because that's bad energy to me, okay? Just like I said yesterday, and this is labeled all over the place because somebody had the nerves to get on my live a couple of days ago and said, you are all over the place. How is somebody all over the place when they telling a weight loss journey, when they telling you a little bit of backstory of your weight loss journey, or if you're talking about different things that led to it, like depression and anxiety, people abusing you sexually, physically, mentally. So how is that all over the place? You giving a person a little bit of your story in life, and if they was to look at the whole video, they'd kind of get the concept. What you call it? Paraphrasing. You're not telling the whole story, but if you comprehend some of the story, if you pay attention, you'll know what someone's talking about. And someone had the nerves to get on my video and had the nerves to say, you all over the place, bless you. And I said to them, if you do, this is what I said, I'm being honest. If you don't like what I'm saying, why are you stopping by somebody's house to comment something negative? If that's not for you, keep driving. What I have to say is no worse than somebody else telling their story. But mine is a clean version of it because you don't have to put people's name in it. Say, for instance, if you've been abused by your sister, disclaimer, just saying, opinion, the way I want to say it. I don't have to put my sister's name on it, but I'm telling my story and my truth. There's nothing I'm lying about. Anything that I said, I got a couple of videos back, probably a month ago, where I said how I escaped my attacker and abuser. That is just not no story to get no views. It's the truth. Everybody has a book in them, I call it. Because if you have a life story, I don't care if it's a good story, bad story, whatever. Everybody on this earth has been through something. Losing a loved one could sit you in a depression. Does that mean you're crazy? No. Losing a loved one could sit your mind in a different space to make you feel like you're crazy because you lost your loved one and you ain't understanding nothing at that present moment. So I'm sitting up here saying this. If anybody get on here and say, what the hell is she talking about? Please feel free to go check out what I said in the beginning. I'm not understanding how a lot of people could get away with so much stuff. And this is the thing, you know, when you first join a social media site, all the rules, regulations, the agreements, or whatever you're supposed to abide by, right? And I'm pretty sure everybody don't read those rules. They kind of like getting the what you call it, the main key parts of it. So comprehension, some people can understand, some people have to read to understand, but some people can just like read a certain thing and say, "Oh, okay, I get where they're going with this," right? Mm-mm. No sexual acts. I done seen on the book in a just recently too. Matter of fact, a month ago or maybe 2 months ago. I'm in this group where you gospel group, okay, and you can share videos, you can share posts or what have you. Why is people putting sexual videos in that? And I say that to say, how is it if you're supposed to have this? I forget how they say it though, but it's supposed to be like some kind of check system that they're supposed to be able to check on the social media site that you're on, if you follow me. How is it if you say that you can check it, what are you checking? And then you can report it. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm a realist, okay? Then you can go and report it because ain't that sexually explicit? You have a lot of different ages on these social media sites. People can lie about the age. People can put a fake picture up, okay? But I'm talking kids, okay? I'm talking about literally. What are you doing about that? And somebody reported, they say, "Oh, it didn't break no community guidelines or standards." Is it because it's in a different country? Well, my theory for that is, y'all, I have some comeback about everything. I might not have answers about everything, but I am a person that analyzes and it don't make sense to me. Is it because that country, they can do this? If that's the case, I'm in the United States. They might be in another part of the country. Why are you allowing that to be on my social media platform? Huh? I don't care if they are a part of my group, because I don't call nobody friends on Facebook, but that's what they call acquaintance or whatever you want to call it. But I'm in the United States. I'm not in Europe, okay? And if they're legal to do that, they're legal to do it, okay? But if you're not legal to do it in the United States, why would you allow that to be on that person's social media platform? I get it to the degree of people wanting to share their lives, because I'm sharing mine, my weight loss journey. I am, yes. And I'm keeping it clean. And the reason, again, why am I doing it? I'm not harming no one. A lot of people on this earth need to be, if it's a person that's anorexic, a person that just don't eat much, or a person that eat a lot and is obese, which is morbid obese, or having some weight issues. People have issues that cause them to have weight issues. Now, I'm going to clarify and say it like this. Me personally, a person would think I'm a big woman. And in a sense, I'm not. But I am. To me, I am. I don't want to be the size that I am because I wasn't born this way. I'm just saying. But I have a condition. This ain't no pity buzz. This ain't for nobody to feel sorry for me. But it's the truth that causes me to have weight issues. I have a hypothyroidism. I don't have that thing right here. And I think, thank God. The reason why I don't is because I had radiation twice. And this was in 1994. And I did what I was supposed to. I sought help. God made man. And I know the medicine comes from the earth, okay? But sometimes we gotta have common sense. If you want to get something done and to feel better and healthier, I was in ICU when I found out that I had this condition. I didn't know what was wrong with me. My heart was just a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm saying that to say I have Graves' disease, okay? Who would have thunk it? I'm trying to be sarcastic when I say stuff like that. Who would have thought, me personally, that would have happened to me? This is me sharing with anyone that's going through this. Comment down below. You can say the same thing as me. You can say whatever you want. Look it up. I'm saying this to look it up. When I first found out that I had this condition, I was in the hospital and I had, well, see here I go paraphrasing. Before I found out I had this situation, I had a gallstone attack. Before I knew that I was having a gallstone attack, didn't nobody know what the hell was going on with me. I was going to this place, all over the place, as someone keeps saying. That's why I'm being sarcastic. Not to those that's not saying anything. People, stop getting on people's lives and talking about you all over the place. I might be all over the place, but it's a story, it's a topic, and it's coming all together, okay? Pay attention. Stop bullying. That's the word I want to say. Or being on somebody's stuff that you want to hear what the hell they have to say, okay? I didn't know what happened to me for about 30 days. 30 days. And when I finally found out what the condition was that I was having or whatever the episodes, I was in the emergency room. And my kid's father, thank God for him, because he was the only man I should have ever been with and married. He said, he's up there. He's in heaven. And I miss him so much. But anywho, he said, she is not going home. Y'all is not going to send her home until you figure out what's wrong with her. I mean, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I had lost so much weight. I couldn't keep down nothing. I don't know if anyone else ever experienced a gallstone attack, okay? But me personally, mine was going on for so long, I probably could have had a lawsuit because wasn't nobody trying to give me no freaking answers to what was going on with me. If you go on and saying you doing the number 2 and you this Erling and nothing staying in and you keep having these episodes and then that alone, you go to the damn doctors or the place that you're going to, you're doing it right in front of them. Straight shooter. My son had to have been by 8. I want to say 8. And my kid's father, my babies, I have 4 kids, got to see me wheel into the operating room. And I had the laser, okay? I didn't have my whole gallbladder removed. I had my gallstones removed. That's the stones is blocking, okay? I was in the hospital 5 days. I went home. I want to say I was home for 5 days. I know it wasn't no 7. Ended up going back to the hospital the week after I went home, released home. I was home for 5 days, went to the hospital after the 5th day. Right here, right? My son had to call 911. And my babies, all of them was under 10, 9, okay? Had to see me go through this. Not alone, their dad, I could put his business out there, but it's nothing bad that he did. He wasn't in the home at the time, but it wasn't because of me and him. So I just bypassed that. Here we go again. I don't have to get into the deepness of it. I talked about it before. So anywho, I ain't trying to sound like no broken record either. When they figured out what was wrong with me, I got admitted into the hospital. They put me on ICU, which is intensive care unit. I was there for at least maybe 21 days, 14 to 21 days. Sick as a damn dog. Hell, I don't know how sick a dog can get, but just a figure of speech. I was sick. They did all these tests. I was having heart palpitations. Um, the best way I can explain it now that I know, because I was younger then, I would think I was like, ooh, 27, 8-ish. Okay. 4 kids. My kid's father was in the military. All of them had the same father. Even if they did, they still my babies, okay? But they have the same father. I have my son's the oldest, 3 daughters. I didn't know no one who was living in Florida, Bradenton, Florida. My kid's father's from Daytona Beach, Florida. My family wasn't living there. And it wasn't, I didn't have no one because I didn't have no family there. They was in a different state, miles and miles away. I met this girl at bingo. Her name was Marie. I knew her through bingo. Me and her would go to places and stuff like that, but I didn't really know this woman. She took care of my kids for me, and I'm forever grateful. At the time, she had 3 kids of her own. Fast forward, I was in the hospital. My kids, baby sister, and his brother's wife, girlfriend, came down, and right to this day, and I got a good memory. I don't know how the hell, unless I'm thinking 2 ways. My kid's father told them. I never thought about that because he was in the same town as them because he turned himself in. I'm just going to get to it. He was married to someone that was a gold digger, and he was just tired. Every time he was going to court, he owed $1,500 to this woman, not kids, alimony. And it was mentally damaging him because of her having us go back and forth from Bradenton, Florida, however many miles it is to Daytona Beach, okay, to court. She was a money hungry person. She even put down on the documents that my oldest son, she had 2, well, now she had 3, but 2 supposed to be by kid's father, but one he know for sure. My son is named after his father. They called my baby's name in the courthouse. I forgot I was in the courthouse. I said, that's not their son. And the bailiff came, got me. He was a black guy. He tapped me on my shoulder. I went out in the hall. He said, ma'am, I don't blame you, but I didn't scream, but I said it loud. So I said that because people said, well, who was the kid's father? I said it. I didn't get in all of it, but that's the backstory of it. So they came to take care of me. And when they came to get me, when I was released out of the hospital, the nurse told them these words. We didn't know if she was going to make it. Said that. We went home. I think we stayed the night. And then the next day, we left from Bradenton to go to Daytona Beach because they had to take care of me. And plus, these are my kids' aunties and stuff like that, family members. And I tell you, I never felt so much love, listen, I said, from people that wasn't my family. Now, I felt love from my family, which was my kids' family, but I was family too. But I'd never seen these people before. They treated me so freaking good. All 4 of them now is gone. My kid's father, his brother was the first one. There was 2 boys, 2 girls. His baby sister passed away maybe 5 days, maybe a week after my kid's father. And then just maybe 3 months ago, the oldest one. That broke my heart. They treated me really good. So I'm saying that people stop messy. And so I'm saying all this. Don't nobody know nobody's story. Why people are huge, big, fat, overweight, obese. I said I'm fat. This is me saying it to myself. I ain't making fun of no one else out there that's going through this. My thing is this: I went into my doctor's office when I met my new doctor because my old doctor had retired. I had been with him for some years, 10 years plus. And I got a new doctor. And when I went to get acquainted and to get refills at the time, because I was sick, I was almost three blood pressure pills. Thank God, thank God, thank God. And I say this: I no longer take high blood pressure pills. One was lisinopril and the other one's Vasartan. Look it up, blood pressure medicine. And I was about to be on 3, and it was going to be a beta blocker, water pill slash treat blood pressure too. I know everything I'm saying. When I went in there, my mindset was so discombobulated, meaning my sister was sick. She came from California. She was in a home, and it was meant for her to come home because she was around family, real sick. And then I got sad, depressed because of that, because she was really sick. And I got to thinking about my mom, my kid's father. All these things was just going on in my head because I was overweight, bigger than what I am now. I lost 116 pounds. Okay. But I should be further than what I'm at. I'm just going to say. And so when I went in there to introduce myself to my new doctor, I sat down and I just started bawling. Not right away, but as I was talking about family illnesses and conditions and stuff, when they ask you history of your family, do they have high blood pressure, diabetes, so on and so forth. And I sat there and told him about my mom and my sisters and my kid's father and stuff like that. I bawled like a baby. And I said to my doctor, he ended up retiring too last year, I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of being fat. I had went when I had my other doctor before he came to see about getting that weight loss surgery, which was the sleeve. I didn't want to go no further. I wasn't going to do no bypass and all that stuff. Oh, no, 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 no. The gastro bypass. No, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm. I wanted the sleeve. So I did the whole procedure. And let me tell you, baby, it is not no walk in no park. You can't just go in there and talk to the doctor and the doctor said you're going to get it next week. No. I went to, they sent me, this is how they did it here. They sent me something through my email. I had to read over that. I had to look at some films. I had to look over some, pictures of the different ways that they can do the procedures. And honey, I didn't even know certain ways. They got probably, if I'm not mistaken at that time, about 4 different procedures, maybe more, that they can do. That right there was a turnoff for me. So I kept going. I had to talk to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, because sometimes they think it's a mental thing, as far as people being overweight, which mine was at one point in time. I was an emotional eater. So I had to go and take a test, which was 100 questions, I want to say. And it was the kind of to get like a little concept of how you are and why you want to do it, and quizzing you a little bit about the videos and photos you saw. Okay. Yes. Here where I live at. So I did all that. It came to be where I had to go and talk to the doctor, and his assistant nurse or whoever came in the room. Excuse me. And she went over everything. She showed me pictures. She told me what this was, how this done, da, da. She was just going over everything, giving me the insights of the procedure. I mean, just really talking to me so I can get an understanding. It was time for my doctor to come in there. Once she got finished, she was really, really, really and nice. He asked me, did I understand? He asked me questions, and he came to me and asked me one question. My doctor. He said, do you smoke cigarettes? I'm an honest. I said, yes, I do. He said, I asked this. Now, I ain't saying every doctor asked this, but the doctor I went to asked this, okay? He said, I can't do the procedure. And he told me why, okay? He told me I need to stop smoking and it had to at least be 90 days because, and check this out, they weren't going by your word. They was going to take a piece of my hair and do a test to see if I had any nicotine in my system. I told the truth and he told me why. I'm glad I did because he told me about blood clots and stuff like that. And he said he can't do it. Like I said again, I don't know if any other doctors do it, but this doctor didn't. So I went home and I got so focused on wanting to stop smoking cigarettes. And I had the furthest I went for something to help me stop smoking cigarettes was I had got some lozengers, or if I'm not saying it right, throat lozengers at Walmart. And to me, they didn't do nothing. So I didn't try nothing else. So I saw a commercial on TV about stop smoking, and then it showed the different people that had the trach and all this different stuff from smoking and what it did to them and things like that. I called the number. I spoke to someone. They checked on me every day. I had to go on site and fill some information out talking about what was my weakest point of smoking, when, all this. Mine was the morning time. And so, because when I had my coffee or when I stressed. So I worked towards not smoking. And I think it was 7 o'clock at nighttime was a cutoff. So I went from 7 o'clock until in the morning. And I'm not gonna lie, at first, for a long time, I was nicking. I stopped smoking cigarettes and went to smoking blacks. I said, girl, you sure is backwards. See how I talk about myself? But it's in a good way. Why would you stop smoking cigarettes that have a filter to smoke a black, and the black don't have no filter? Yes, I smoke Black and Milds too. I was tired of that. I looked at the fact that Black and Milds was a cigar and you don't smoke that much, you just want a couple of puffs, but still was not good. I stopped smoking cigarettes. It's going on 2 years. January the 10th. How do you remember? Because I picked dates that causes me to remember things that happen, events or whatever. Going on 2 years. Thank God. Do I have a craving? Have I had a craving? Yes, I have. Matter of fact, I had bought my daughter some cigarettes and I had them in here for about, probably 5 months. Knew they was in here. And it was one time I got sad. I said, don't you do it. See, I'm being honest. Didn't nobody know this, I'm telling it. A lot of people say when you stop smoking cigarettes, you gain weight. Well, hell, I didn't. I was losing weight. And I think what caused me to lose weight was I was going to my doctors every month to get weighed my blood pressure because I take a weight. I didn't get to that part. So I end up getting on a weight loss pill when I went to my second doctor. So I'm kind of putting this in there because I forgot to tell it. I've been on it off and on about a year and a half. And the reason why I say that, because I took myself off of about 6 months. I like to test myself. I don't want to feel like I have to rely on anything. So I take this weight loss pill. It starts with a D. I tell everybody, look it up. Okay? It starts with a D. DIET is the first initial, weight loss pill. And man, when I first started this pill, when I tell you it takes your appetite, and I had to say a couple of times, girl, did you eat? I didn't feel hungry at all. Man, I'm not lying. But not eating is not good either. And I miss meals. So I started buying these right here, which is I'm not selling this or promoting it. Slim Fast, or I can get any other. This is the one I chose, like a meal replacement. So that's a little backstory of my weight loss, my journey. And people need to stop getting on people's posts and talking about you all over the place and why you this and why you that. You got and this is another one. Someone had said to me on my video, and again, I kept it up. I'm not taking nothing down. The video, that is. Might keep up the comments unless somebody just really just out there just being all over the place, okay? Saying things they ain't got no business on my stuff, okay? Keep driving. Don't stop, don't yield, don't honk. Keep moving. If you don't like my content, you can look at it and say, oh, okay, this ain't what I want to see or hear. Person don't have to say. I done seen stuff I don't like. I'm not gonna get on that person's content and say anything out of the way. Just stop looking at it. This is somebody on here now. I can't look at it. Because to me, I ain't put nobody's name on it. It's pathetic. That's the word I want to say. And pathetic means a lot of things. It's ridiculous, pathetic, off the chain, crazy, out of this world, don't make sense. I don't understand. And so that's why I got on here. A little backstory. And when I first started, why is it that people can get on some of these platforms and do whatever? I got on the TikTok, okay? And when I got on there, first time getting on there, I had a lot of views. The second time I went on there, and sometimes I was getting on these different places and stuff like this, TikTok and stuff. It's because I was promoting my business. So I got on there and it said I broke community guidelines because I said something about bullying. Excuse me. What the freaking heck? Are you serious? I said, So I done seen other people videos, and like I said, I'm not comparing myself to nobody because I sure ain't no keeping up no Joneses, and I ain't following nobody's footsteps but my own and God's, okay? They be on there cussing, talking about stupid stuff, crazy stuff, kicking somebody's this and that and saying this. And I said to myself, the only thing I said, and I remember what I said, please don't get on my stuff bullying. That's all I said. I didn't put nobody's name on it. That's what I said. I don't even really do all the cussing. That don't make me perfect. It's the way I wanted to live my life and choose the way I live my life. Have I ever cussed? Yes, I have. You might hear me say hell, damn, ass, but all that just really strong, harsh stuff. Mm-mm. 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 Because that downplays my character and personality. That's what I want to say. So on that note, I think I might come back, and if I don't, I might do it like short, but I might come back. I might come back. I'm talking about to do a live. I have so much on my plate, and I wrote something in my community tab, and I meant everything I said. I said something yesterday, and I said something day for yesterday. I don't understand. How is it that I do so much and I don't be saying, I did this for you. You ain't did that for me. I did this for you. I'm not that type of person. But why you have to get your feelings hurt? Why people act like you haven't done nothing? Why you feel always by yourself and alone? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And again, I'm going to say this, and this is my truth, me not lying. I damn sure ain't no messy Bessie and none of these things. I would rather for a person not to have anything to do with me than to keep hurting me, using me, taking advantage of me, just outright heartless. Keep driving. I think I need to get a shirt with that on it. Don't stop at my house. Keep driving. Don't yell. Don't pump the brakes. None of that. And I'm saying this meaning if you don't like me, that's why I say that. Keep moving. Keep moving. So on this day, Ohanas, and for those of you that don't know what that is, that's family. We are family. Really, we all are. We're all supposed to be one. We're supposed to be in a world where everybody has equal rights, equal opportunities, freedom of speech, all that. That's why I said you can say what you want, but that ain't what people got to listen to. And yes, people say certain things because how they feel at that moment. But to just be vulgar and rude and ugly, and I'm making some ugly faces, I don't care. Just write down don't make no sense, especially to be a woman. I don't know why it's this way, but I do. Women's, we got to conduct ourselves as ladies, women's, because someone had put your outside can be so beautiful. You could be fine. You could be this way, looking this way, cute, all that. But your spirit and everything inside of you, see, we don't see the inside. We see the outer beauty. That's why I hate for someone to say to me, I'm just saying, because honey, I can doll myself up if I want to. I really can. You the finest thing I ever seen. Are you kidding me? Yes, that can be a compliment, but no, you're telling a lie. I'm not the finest thing you ever seen, but I have a beautiful personality. I don't like for people to keep hurting me. Like I said, keep moving. Don't stop. Keep that car going. Don't turn the key off, the ignition, or nothing. If you don't like me, don't like nothing I'm saying. Don't even beep. Just move forward. You'll see me again.